Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Bikin McNuggets. I'm still in Raleigh here, but I'm way out North Raleigh at the Falls Dam. It's one of the most beautiful spots in the area. From here at Falls Dam, you can start the Neuse River Trail, which runs all the way 33 miles to Clayton. And it's smooth sailing along the river the whole way. Hardly any hills at all, so it's a great trail for beginners, or if you want to take a long ride. I tried to do it one time, and I made it about halfway back, maybe like 50 miles or something, 56 miles I think I rode that day, and my body went in shock, I think. So it kind of gave out on me. One thing to note, there's very little water on the trail, so got to bring some water and food if you're riding that far. But there's water at Anderson Point, and there may or may not be water. I think there's water here, but it may be cut off because of COVID anyway. But so bring your water if you're going to ride bikes on the Neuse River Trail. But it does run 33 miles. It runs 33 miles one way all the way to Clayton, and you can ride a road bike, or you don't have to worry about punctures. It's really smooth. The bridges are smooth. It's a great trail to ride, so I definitely recommend it. But without further ado, we're on top of the dam now. We're going to ride down to the Neuse River Trail where it starts, and my arm is shaking because I've been holding it out so long. So let's get going. All right, I hope you enjoy the ride. Here we go. Here's a shot of the backside of the dam, Falls Lake. It's a big lake that goes all the way into Durham. So there's a bunch of places to access Falls Lake in Wake County and in Durham County. And there's some big hawks out here. There's also bald eagles. All right, everybody. Let's take a ride down to the end. Let's take a ride down to the end of the dam before we start down the hill. This is as far as I've come this way on the bike. I've ridden all of the Neuse River Trail. I usually don't come up this far because it's up the big hill and there's not a bike path. You have to get off and walk up the stairs, which you'll see while we go down. I think I may be able to find a way down without getting off, but probably not. But there's like a big long way that you have to go around if you don't go down the walking path, so we'll spare you that. So yeah, in high school we had many adventures in this area. Doing stuff, well, I wasn't, but my friends doing things that probably ought not to do. And I learned early in life to not follow other people, luckily. Although I got in trouble when I was a kid. Luckily, yeah, when I I followed stupid people as a young child. I learned really quick to not follow other people because I'm smart enough to make my own decisions. And everyone should feel that, I think. Trust your own mental capabilities. Oh, what's up? I guess this is probably one of the highest points in this area, which makes sense being a dam. I don't know when they put it in, but it's been here ever since I can remember. So probably before I was born. Hey, how are you? It's a lovely day. It's springtime and it's like 64 degrees, I think. Perfect day to get on the bike and ride. How are you? Hey, how are you? All right, let's go down the hill. Otherwise, we got to take the big walk around. Hopefully I can find a way down on the bike. Before I do though, there's this awesome picnic area right here and playground. You gotta check that out if you're up this way. So far, so good. Halfway there. This is the tough part though. Not so sure. Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh. We made it! With a couple of oops and an oop and another oop. We got it. Yeah, it's pretty tense. I don't like falling down off the bike because I've done it. Hurts. And I've fallen on stairs and that hurts. So combination of stairs and bikes can't be good. We got one more spot to squeeze through. I think I can do it. The uphill was a little bit more tough, but I think I might be able to clear. Oh yeah. All right, we're home free. So it's really popular today. The parking lot is full. Here's the here's where you would want to park off of Old Falls of the Neuse Road. And then there's this is where the bathrooms and water fountains are. And let's go down to the mouth of the dam while we're here. Might as well see everything. This is where people like to come and fish. Sometimes you'll see great blue herons, other birds, squirrels. Oh, there's a great blue heron now. think the great blue heron is my favorite bird at the moment. It's not like a raptor, you know, like a predator. It's fisher. But they're really fun to watch if you can get close enough to them. Unfortunately, my zoom is only so powerful on this camera, so this is about as good as I can get, but they're really beautiful animals. And we're here at the base of the dam. And that's where we were, right up there a second ago. Folks fishing. Great blue herons fishing. There's another fisher. And you can drop in like a kayak or a... Oh, there he goes. Awesome. There's another one back there too. Beautiful. Hey, that was a pleasant surprise, wasn't it? All right. So yeah, I was saying you could drop in like a kayak or a canoe here. I think you can go all the way through now that they opened up the old Mulberny. They took that dam out. So I think you can go pretty far. I haven't done that yet. That would have to be a future endeavor. I'd love to do that though. Well, that was a really pleasant surprise. I knew that you could see those things down there. Did not expect to. I tried to film a hawk earlier, so that may or may not make it onto the vlog today, but this camera is not the best wildlife videographer camera, I should say. Lost my train of thought. So they probably close these gates at dark, I'm guessing, to keep knuckleheads out, like when we were in high school. Keep out them knuckleheads. And there's also a bike shop here where you can buy your bikes or get them tuned up. Called the Bike Guy. Now we're going up under Old Falls of the Neuse Road. And there's they put some picnic tables in over here. Which is really nice. A little grassy area. Oh, they got a shelter picnic table, a grill. I mean, that's a pretty sweet spot to have a little picnic, I tell you what. I tell you what. It's nice and cool under here too. So we are now on the Neuse River Greenway. You just drop there underneath the road and you're on your way all the way to Clayton if you want to go. 33 miles. No thanks. Not on this bike anyway. I definitely have not been riding enough to do that. And if I something happened to my bike, I certainly can't walk. I can barely walk through the house. But yeah, the weather's really nice, and there's tons of cyclists out today. Because walking is for the birds. I'm gonna get some t-shirts printed up as soon as I get a chance, if there's any interest, I guess. Because riding the bikes are cool, and walking is for the birds. There are parts of the Greenway that may be closed. They're probably up and back now, but when it rains a lot, this is the flood area. That's right by the river, so the water gets really high sometimes in places, and you cannot pass. And if you do, you might get bit by a snake. Hey, how are you? There's another parking lot just down from the dam that is called... I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess it's just right off the old Falls of the Neuse, maybe. But there's parking lots kind of spread throughout the trail at various parks. I like to get in at Buffalo Road Park. That's the closest to my house. Oh, I see a puppy dog. Hey. Hey. This is New Falls of the Neuse. And I can't help myself. I see this windy sidewalk and I just gotta go up it. It just looks like fun. I guess coming down is going to be the fun part, so more so than going up. But they graded it for bikes. They put a little curve in it so you can actually get up without having to go straight up the hill. And that's cool. Thank you, engineers. Oh, it's got two curves in it. Interesting. Yeah, so this leads up to the current Falls of the Neuse road. It's a crazy busy road these days. A lot of urban sprawl out this way. And there it is. see some more ducks. There's a lot of wildlife out this way. It's the first place that we started seeing bald eagles in this area. Although they're in my neighborhood now, in the middle of Raleigh, which is really cool. We have a neighbor that takes photos of them off her back porch. There's like a little pond there where they live. We've had owls staying right outside of my house for a 3 weeks now, which is really cool. I love the way they hoot and whatnot. Sound like monkeys sometimes. Alright, so now we're going under Falls of the Neuse. This is a good spot in the summer when it's blazing. You can get up under there, get some shade, a little breeze. Somebody left a little Snickers bar sitting on that bench back there. If my fat instinct almost took over. And the only thing that really stopped me was that it's sunny out and it's probably melted. Otherwise, I might have thought a little harder about getting that Snickers because I'm kind of hungry. And Snickers really satisfies. Hey, how are you? So yeah, the Greenway is just smooth sailing the whole way. So yeah, if you just want to cruise like I am, as slowly as you want, you can do it, or you can ride 15 miles an hour. I wouldn't really suggest going more than that because there's people, and I'm sure people do it. I guess if there's nobody around, it's cool, but 15 is probably a good limit, I would say. There are signs in places that say, I think 12 maybe. I'm not sure, it's been a while, so I'm not certain where those are. But yeah, they have nice bridges, and like the transition on the bridges is important, and it's really smooth, so that's a plus. I would ride a little faster, but when I kind of experimented doing the Greenway, when I rode faster, it came out a little blurry. It wasn't very pleasing to me, so I figured out that if I ride a little slower, I can get it all in and it's clear and smooth. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? There's a little trail comes off. I'm guessing this is a good fishing spot. Oh, there's a turtle. I scared it. Oh, turtle. It was a big one. Yeah, it's a little like lagoon made of broken trees right here. It's kind of like boxed in a little pool of water, so it's a good fishing spot. And someone has started taking advantage of it, I think. There's tons of little trails like that though, that jut off, that who knows where they go. Most of them probably go to like a house or somewhere where a person's like coming down to the river, so they have a little path from their house or their neighborhood. But some are mysterious. Some go to fishing holes. Hello. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, the roller.
So if you take a right here, goes to Falls River Avenue. There's probably a parking spot or a neighborhood up there. A parking lot or a neighborhood. A lot with more spots. A lot of spots in the lot. There's some kind of funky chicken making noises down there or something.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
Looks like a big old helicopter's coming overhead here in a minute. We are kind of near the airport, so makes sense.
You got the momentum.
Hey. Oh, here's a little trail. I'm curious. This one goes into the woods. See it? Uh-oh, helicopter overhead, like I said. Wow, that was like right above the tree line. Some kind of patrol helicopter. It looked like a police something. Okay, this is cool. Mysterious wagon. There was people down there. I didn't want to mess with them, but yeah, that was a little creepy. I thought there was like a mysterious baby wagon with no babies around. Ah, God, I got caught up on a root. Hello. Hello. I see a puppy dog. Hello. Hey. I thought somebody dropped something metal. She was belling at me. Like somebody dropped their Allen wrench. It's much better to be on a road bike if you're trying to get somewhere. If I wasn't filming, I'd definitely be on my road bike with the wind blowing in my hair. Just kidding, I don't have hair. But it is much more fun on a road bike. They go faster with less effort. At this rate, 33 miles, we've probably gone 2 miles. So times 15. Going at this rate, it'll take us several hours. Like jogging pace, I guess. So however fast you can jog. 33 miles. Of course, if it were me, it'd take me probably a couple days. I had to take some breaks, pass out from jogging, because my knees don't like that sort of thing. That's why I'm a bicycle enthusiast. Bicycle enthusiast, because my knees hurt all the time. I could barely get out of bed in the morning because my knees are so messed up. The bike is the best thing for them though. Well, I think it's about time that we turn back. Let's see what's around this bend here. You gotta love a bend. You don't know what's around it, so there might be something interesting. If not, we'll turn around. Oh, it's just another bend. So we will come back and explore more of the Neuse River Trail. In the future. I'm going to turn around here and we'll start heading back towards the car. Looks like we went 2.25 miles. They have markers on the side there every so often. I'm guessing every quarter mile if it's 2.25. It's pretty cool. Kind of like a mile marker. If you know, if you get stranded, you can call and tell somebody exactly where you are on the Greenway. Or if you're just gauging your workout, you can see how far you've been without electronic devices. All right. I love bikes though. Hey. There's always a moment while I'm riding where I'm just like, man, I love bikes. It's good to have something like that. But for many reasons, mostly because, well, I can get around without being in pain, and that's wonderful. Because when I walk, it's just, it really hurts. It's one of the things that's been happening to me as an old person. But that's beside the point. But it's just an amazing machine. Like, you can move place to place almost effortlessly. Hey. And electronic equipment doesn't really make up for it. There are like electronic bikes, which are amazing to another level, but it's not necessary. It's good just the way it is. It could be even better for your purposes if you are using it for exercise. You don't want an e-bike, you know. But I still want one. I think that would be amazing. I want one, but I don't need one. But I would almost rather have one than a car in some places. If you were in like a big city or a really flat like beach town or something like that, it'd be much better than a car for local transportation. On your left side. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the Greenway today. The time's getting a little low, so you never know when the old girl's gonna cut off, so I'm gonna go ahead and say thanks. I always do that because it's already cut off twice on me for overheating. And it's only 64 and the wind is blowing and stuff. That's the only, or one of the many drawbacks, I guess, from the GoPro, but there's no other camera that can ride along like this, so I can only say so many bad things. But yeah, it's great for what it is. But if it could stay on longer, that would be helpful. But it's, you gotta try to make it waterproof and not heat up at the same time. Like, I know there's a lot of variables that they're trying to balance, so I commend them. I'm not complaining. It may sound like it sometimes, but technologies get so good, we get a little bit spoiled. We expect everything. But just gotta work with what we got, and they're making improvements every day, so, or every year at least, so. There goes the fishing spot we just passed. This sign said they have Greenway alert texts. You can sign up to get a text if there's some kind of alert on the Greenway system. I know in Durham they've had people get mugged and whatnot, so that's probably a good idea. I don't think we've had any issues. I think they may have had something happen down in southeast Raleigh on a different Greenway, but I'm not sure about that. I know Durham had a little succession of incidents but that hasn't happened for a good while now. But it's good to have an alert system. Something's going on. If the dam breaks. That ain't happening. Helicopter's coming back. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, how are you? What the hell is that dude doing? It's like they're looking for somebody. They're circling above the trees. So there's a break for the power lines here, and if you look on top of this pole, there's a ginormous bird nest. I don't know if that's a bald eagle nest, but I think it's one of the turkey buzzards. Because over here, on top of this one, if you look right up there, let's see if I can get it right there. Little turkey buzzard there, I think. I was hoping I'd get that helicopter. It looks like they've flown off now. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bikin McNuggets. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And get out there and ride the Greenway. It's the best spot in Raleigh to ride your bike. There's no cars and no worries. So hope you enjoyed the day. You guys have a good day. And remember, walking is for the birds. All right. We'll see you next time. Peace.